Hello and welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be playing 7 Days to Die. We're currently on day 22 and we will be working our way through all the way to day 28 Horde and possibly beyond. We'll see how much time we have. But for now, let's get started. Okay. So in our last venture into 7 Days to Die, I believe we had just got all of the skill points that were required for Grease Monkey. So we only need one more skill point and we'll be able to do pretty much anything. Let's just have a look at the UVM stuff. Okay, so we have got the ability to craft it, we just need to get all of our stuff out of storage to do so. Okay, so I'm going to grab all of the parts I think we need. We might have to go and get a couple of other bits and bobs, but I think we're pretty much there. Let's just go into components, just grabbing all the things that we're likely to need. That's going to be about it. Okay, so first things first, let's make sure that we can make the impact wrench, which we can. Okay, so the only things that we are missing is engines, wheels and lead car batteries. So let's just see. Don't think... Okay, so I don't think we've actually got any batteries yet. Let's turn this off for a second and just grab one of these engines, right? Have we actually built a battery bank? I don't think we did. So we haven't actually found any batteries yet. So our first point of call today is going to be to go out and get... Let's just quickly repair that. Our first port of call today is going to be to go out and get ourselves a battery. Let's just close that up so we don't have wandering zombies. So we can use our ratchet to do that. So we'll do that first. Okay, so we're going to keep that muscle car because I think we might potentially use that at some point. Oh, thought we killed him. Still taking 2 shots to kill zombies. Very disappointing. Okay, so unfortunately this beautiful looking car is going to have to be our sacrificial lamb to try and get ourselves a car battery. Unfortunately we haven't managed that, so we'll carry on moving. We have got engine, so yeah, it's literally just the car battery we're after. Do you know what, in the interest of just checking and making sure, we're going to just raid this. Do you know what I've just thought? I think we can actually craft a car battery. I think we only need acid, so let's just see if we have the ability to craft it. Let's just put the defences on for now. So, what do we need to craft a battery? Okay, so that needs to be done at a chemistry station by the look of it. So let's have a look. Okay, so we need lead, acid, and scrap polymers. And we have all of those. So let's grab our lead, acid. Yeah, we did. Okay. Right, that has saved us a lot of wandering around. Okay, so let's go back to vehicle accessories and see what we're missing now. Just 4 wheels. I'm pretty sure we have wheels somewhere. Am I wrong? Okay, let's see if we can craft those. Okay, so for that we need some coal, which I think we've got again. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we actually have enough. Should we just create another car? Okay, we've got another car battery, that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't look like we actually have enough coal. Which is a bit annoying actually. We're going to have to go out and hunt some down. Unless we can make coal in the chemistry bench, I don't know if we can actually do that. Okay, so we need to yeah, go out and get some of that. Can we make coal in here with wood? No. I think there's any way to craft it. No, it doesn't look like it. It's just okay. We will have to go out on the hunt. I'm having a shocker today. Can you tell? Okay, let's turn off our defences. Pull off one of those. Okay, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find coal. It is quite common. Let's just have a look around the local area first. Just see if there's any knocking about. Let's keep our gun ready. Okay, so coal is kind of just like a random black rock pointing out of the ground. So let's have a look here. If not, we're not too far from the wasteland, so we can always go and just cut down some burning trees, and that'll definitely give us some coal. So it's like we've got a friend, we do. Let's just check that. Okay, so let's have a look. What have we got here? That's just a normal rock, I think. It's a normal rock. We're almost back to our base here, so it'd be ideal if we could find something around here. What's this? Iron? Oh no, that's coal. Would you look at that? 50 coal. Perfect. Shall we check and see if there's anything underneath? I think it would normally say there is more or below if there is. So anyway, we've got enough to build a vehicle now. So that is what we're going to go and do straight away. So we got really lucky that there was a source of coal so close by. We also have a random fire engine in our backyard. Let's get those on while we're doing our crafting. Okay, so we should now have enough coal to make some wheels. We do. So we'll make 4 of those. That'll give us our wheels, and then we can go back to our vehicle accessories. So we've got 4 wheels, lead battery, we just need some more gas. I think we should have enough oil shale to make some of that, so we'll do that quickly now. I'm just going to need some wood in here. We'll just mix up everything we can of it. So while that's crafting, I'm just going to have a look. So we've got rat handlebars, a dirt bike chassis, and cruiser handlebars. Oh god, I've just spotted the wheels. God, I am such a moron sometimes, honestly. Right, let's see how many accessories we can make now. Okay, so we've got enough gas cans that we can make 2 and still have some spare gas, and we've also now got enough wheels. We just need 1 more engine, so that means we can claim 2 cars. I'll turn that back on. That is now, is that its limit? Max output is 50 watts. We haven't got our wire on us, but I think that's pretty close to its upper limit on what it can do now that we've took 2 generators out. But we can always go out and find another engine, or maybe even craft one actually. Let's have a look. What was it? Engine. I'm sure you could craft those. No. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, we'll be fine anyway. We'll just have to manage the power until we find another engine. But anyway, let's go back into here. And what's that saying? You can only craft one. Maybe we can only craft one at a time. That's all right. Okay, so let's get all of our stuff put away. So all of these into here. Put our resources away. That's fine. Parts. Anything else? We've got to keep the claw hammer on us. Let's come out. So swap those over. So we've got 7 slots. Actually, we'll make that 8 so we can keep the gasoline on us. These 2 are just temporary. That can be scrapped. That can be scrapped. Let's put that acid away. Fragments, stone. And this time, hopefully, we'll organise this and put the wheels right at the very bottom so we can see them. Okay, we've just got a little bit more steel to put away. But I can now show you how UVM mods work. Just 1 second. Hello, Hannah. Thank you for that. I would have stayed on mute for that entire time. As you can see, I am not experienced at this streaming game just yet. Yeah, so what I said previously, while I was on mute like a moron, so basically I'm actually live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube simultaneously. And yeah, so it's live on all three. My Twitch is twitch.tv/Phoenix1987, as you can see behind me. And yeah, so it goes out. It's all fancy multi-streaming. So yeah. But yeah, I'm currently doing a modded run. What I did say to you was, how are you getting on with 7 days? If you're on day 100, you've been through a fair few hordes, I imagine. What do you play, on PC or on console? Let's make sure we've got inventories sorted. 9 slots to reserve. Ah, thank you. Yeah, always appreciate a follow. Oh, you're on PC as well. Nice. Yeah. Do you use any mods as well, or do you tend to stick with the vanilla game? Okay, so we're going to head over towards the Shotgun Messiah, which I think is just north of Dyersville. Anacorn 86. That's got to be you, Hannah. Thank you very much for the follow, much appreciated. Are you using vanilla? Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I've played it on console for, well, basically since it was released, and I've been playing on vanilla on Xbox, and I got so used to it, and then I got it on PC and saw all of the, sort of the mods that are available for it, and just got absolutely obsessed with them. So now I've got all kinds of mods kicking about. Okay, so I think, right, yeah, we go left here. Ooh, okay, that's a lake. You cannot breathe here. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm really glad I picked the 4x4 for this little expedition, because I really don't think the muscle car would have made it out of that little hole. But yeah, I'd really recommend using getting a few mods. They're really easy to install. If you've got the Steam version, just have a look at the workshop, because it's added so much more life to the game. Like the amount of different stuff that you can do on it. Let's see if we can get ourselves out here. We can. Nice. We should probably try and get ourselves back to a road at some point, so we don't end up in another lake. There we go. I think this should be Shotgun Messiah. I've got my directions right. Oh no, it's popping pills. Okay. That's something we can raid at some point. Let's just get that marked. Oh, you streaming on Twitch as well? What's your handle? Get that saved as a waypoint in case we want to raid it in the future. Over here, another passing gas. That's nice. Mark that one up as well. Oh, Hannah. God. Honestly, I have the organisational brain of a trained chimp at the moment. Yeah, I'll get you a follow back. Yeah, but I'd definitely get you a follow back. Do you know what? I'm going to do it, man. It's only fair. Let's get you up. I'm going to have a look at your your Twitch page now. So do you stream 7 days on Twitch then, or?
And Van Dijk!
Ooh.
Not bad.
There's Mini Minter popping his
Holy
head
crap.
up for a second there.
Moments Ferdinand, you know. It's like 7 mil.
Yeah, right. I think there we go. There's a follow back for you. You do a bit of everything. You know, I've got to be honest. I play absolutely loads of games, but I'm never really sure like the best stuff to stream. Like 7 Days has always got quite an active community, so you do a bit of 7 Days Minecraft and COD. It's pretty much what I've been doing. I haven't streamed any Minecraft just because it's kind of I don't feel like I'm kind of obsessed enough with Minecraft, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I just kind of feel like you need to be 100% committed to the whole Minecraft community to kind of stream it and be knowledgeable about it, but I don't know. It's probably something I will stream at some point because like Minecraft's the same. I've kind of played that since it was released on Xbox, which obviously years ago now, but okay, let's get this shotgun Messiah raided. Got any outside? It's probably the first thing to check. Aha. Get to watch you die. I mean, I haven't died yet in this game. I've been quite careful about sort of how I approach situations. Like, I'll never go exploring until I know I've got kind of the kit that I need to survive. But yeah, there is inevitably going to be a point where I get myself overwhelmed by zombies or make a stupid mistake and stun myself in the middle of a horde and just end up getting myself killed. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one. It'll happen at some point. Okay, I'm not sure. Ah, here we go. This looks like a new area. So it does always make me worry since Alpha 19 got released, walking into rooms with these ceilings in them, because there's so many times when zombies just fall from the ceiling. Okay, have we got any zombies in here? Pretty safe to say there will be. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go cheeky. Sneak damage on these. There we go. Yeah, it's... Yeah, exactly, yeah. There's one, I think it's called, it's like Firepost 60 or something, Firepost 69 maybe. And there's like barracks all at the bottom, and then there's like a massive. It looks like a water tower, but it's like a watchtower with like a control room right at the very top of it. And as you walk into there, the entire roof just collapses, and like 10 zombies fill the room. And I just went wandering in there, and I only had like a club, and I just got surrounded and completely destroyed. And then when I was going back there to try and get my stuff, all of the like the area around the base of the tower was just surrounded in zombies that had all fallen down. So yeah, just completely screwed myself over there. But let's carry on looking around for bits and bobs. Anything on the roof at all? Doesn't look like it at the moment, but we'll keep looking around. There we go, got some roofy zombies. That's zombies from the roof as opposed to zombies that rehypnol you. Looks like we've got. So we haven't been in here yet. That looks like it's the main loot room. It sounds like they've heard us. Okay, so that was the shooting gallery we've just been in. Just managed to hit myself on some barbed wire there. So that's unlocked. These all look pretty unremarkable. Oh. These guys are back on the roof. You can see them. Oh, they've popped out of these holes in there. Right, okay, that makes sense. Any more? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's get back up on the roof, because I think the intention is for us to drop down. Double check the vents on the roof. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So, what kind of times do you stream? Because I'll probably pop in and have a watch next time you're playing 7 Dies. 7 Dies? 7 Days. Hey! Okay, that was definitely a risky maneuver. Oh! Missed me! Okay, so we've still got stuff beating on the wall. 800 health these lumberjacks have got. Ridiculous. Okay, let's see what we've got out here. I'm sure this is probably going to be where the majority of the zombies are. Don't see anything out there. But yeah. I think we just accidentally hit a zombie as well. That was a bit of luck. About 7 tomorrow. Okay, I mean, I'll probably be doing some streaming myself tomorrow, but I'll see if I can pop in on you at 7 o'clock and see what we get. Is it going to be a 7-day stream tomorrow, or? Chainsaw, nice. Ah, awesome stuff. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for the notification. And like I say, if I am streaming, I'll probably pop over to you for a bit and see what you're up to. I mean, if you're day 100, then yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit more hectic. What sort of day length do you have? Because I have my day length like ridiculously quick. Like if I do a big POI like this, that's usually the only thing that I will do in between horde nights. But oh, was that pump shotgun? It was a pump shotgun. Excellent. I've been looking for one of those. So do we have any more gun store boxes? Okay, I think that's everything from that room. Any more boxes? Oh, days last about an hour. Oh, so is it like a multiplayer server? Sorry, I didn't realise. Sounds a bit busier than I first thought. It's yeah, is it a multiplayer server that you play on then? We got 3 AK hunting one. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, see, I have dabbled in multiplayer servers, but playing on DayZ, if playing on DayZ has taught me anything, it's that multiplayer servers tend to be buggy and not worth the effort. Okay, so once we've managed to break out of this safe, we'll check the rest of the shop on the site. I really need to get some points into lockpicking. It drives me crazy when you get so close to the end of the lockpick. Oh, right, okay, so yeah, so it's a small server, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I have thought about doing that before, but I've just never really had the kind of the sort of small community sort of numbers to sort of justify it. So that was really good. What did we get from that? Semi-trigger group mod. Take the ammo from that. Okay, so it looks like we've got sort of a door out to the car park here. So this might be a good opportunity to go and dump off some stuff in the car. It's going to have another crate in it, isn't it? Oh, friend, sleepers on me. But yeah, if you've got a small community server that you'd be happy to have another person on, I could always pop in and probably end up dying on your server as well as my own. Let's head out to the coal drop-offs and stuff that we're unlikely to find again. Check storage. That can be scrapped, as can that. Are those more gone? Scrap those. We'll read this. And this. And I think I'll just put most of this away, to be honest. We'll carry on with it. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, to be honest, I'm just looking for you know, somewhere that's not going to have sort of the massive uncertainty of being on just sort of like a general public server. So yeah, if you do decide to get another one set up, definitely let me know. Let's break in here. Looks like we got another gunsmith. Let's get this cracked open. Make sure there's not going to be an ambush from above. I'm going to apologise for this pronunciation straight away. Chua Kunjun? Chuan Kunjun? That's my punt at the pronunciation. Welcome to the channel. Oh, awesome. I'm glad I got that pronunciation right. How you doing? You having a good day? Sounds like we have another little friend somewhere. Let's have a look. I think they're up in the ceiling somewhere. Anyway, let's get this little room. Sweetie. I think they're outside the door. It might be a wandering horde, maybe. Still appears to be a wandering horde. Let's have a look at them. Mr. K, I'm not sure what Mr. K is. I may well be missing out on something there. Okay, so I think we've pretty much covered this main building and shooting range. I just need to check that and make sure I'm not missing any obvious crates before I start hunting through the roof. Right, so we've definitely got another zombie in here somewhere. Just can't tell where. Okay, well, it's comforting to know that they're not in the roof. Oh, good God. That's where they were. Jesus. Okay, so let's carry on searching through here. I don't think there's anything else on the shelves. Got a working vending machine. Let's carry on through to the shooting range. We've got this medical cabinet to check. And I don't think there was any more loot here, so let's go check the medical pile and head up to the roof. See if we've got anything more to search up here. We've got a toolbox over here. Ah, you can't understand English. Okay. I'm not sure how to help with that one. But yeah, if you enjoy 7 Days to Die, then you can at least watch along. Okay, let's get this opened up. I can guess where you come from. Okay. Okay, the only clue I have. The only clue I have is Jun. I'm sure I've heard Jun. I'm wondering whether it's... I'm going to say Japan. It's a bit of a punt, but do let me know if I'm right. So this is the loot room, and I'm not sure if we actually checked this chest. We did not. Okay. It's a good job I had a quick second look around. We do need to head to a working stiff tools at some point as well. It's another thing on the priority list. Okay, we have a Magnum schematic, tactical assault rifle schematic. Both of those are absolutely amazing. We will use those straight away. Right, but I think we've got everything else in here. Let's just check these. Make sure there's nothing hidden behind any of them. But I don't think there is. We already have a toolbox. Okay, I think that's everything in here. We'll just take this workbench apart for some mechanical pieces. Everything in here is raided. Yeah, I think we've done everything. The only thing is we haven't really found any kind of hidden loot. So there probably is more in there, but fortunately I'm unable to find it at the moment. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there for the Shotgun Messiah. We'll move on. I know that there is a trader 1 kilometre this way, and I think this road leads straight to them, so... Ooh. This ice biome does not do well on tyres. Let's try turning around without accelerating. That's better. Yeah, the UVM vehicles do respond... from China, okay. I'm not sure why Jun led me towards Japan, but I thought it would do. So whereabouts in China are you from? Let's head back over this way. I've just thought this marker on the map is going to be our trader that we already know because we've got a quest to return to them. And I think the snow trader is up here somewhere, I think. But yeah, let's kill this guy. Ooh, was that an upgraded sledge? It was. Excellent. Gonna have to modify that to take the weighted head mod off. Modify it onto this one. So that will complete that, and then we'll also repair that. Okay, Hannah. See you later. Thanks again for the follow, and yeah, I will catch you soon. Like I say, I'll keep an eye out for your stream tomorrow. And we can have a chat when I'm on your stream for a bit. See you later. Have a good one. Okay. So let's have a quick check around here. There's a good chance of finding tools in passive gases, so I think we'll have a look around, see if we can find any working stick tools maybe. Looks like we can actually climb up here, but I'm not sure what the point of that would be. Ooh, is that an impact driver? It is an impact driver. Excellent. also got the steel sledge schematic, which means we can. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Love this game, but don't have any friends to play it with. Well, to be honest, I actually tend to play this game solo. I think some of the stuff that you can do on this game is actually amazing, even in solo mode. So, I mean, if you wanting to play it with friends, there is a lot of community service that you can go to that will give you kind of sort of somewhere to play. But yeah, like I say, I honestly don't think that you really need other people on this game to make it fun. So let's get all of this stuff that we don't need scrapped. Okay. And let's carry on looking around and looting. Check that down. Let's unlock this door. $17.4 in the amount of ammo I've got. Yeah, to be honest, this is one of the things I really struggle with is the loot chance on solo games. So if you play solo, I would highly recommend turning up the loot chance. So you can see here, it ends up giving you several of the same schematic. And so, you know, it's one of those where it's really hard to balance because you've got two choices. You could either grind your way through and like not have sort of not have anything exciting to do for ages, or you can put up the loot chance, and the problem is you get overpowered too quickly. So it's one of those where I don't really think there's a perfect solution, but I tend to go in the school of let's get lots of stuff early and let's have some fun. So, so a little toolbox there. Ooh, another lead car battery, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those where if I search for something, like, I suppose the way I look at it is, if in real life I went into a shop, I would find enough water in that shop to sustain me for the rest of my life. You know, the bottled water in that shop would last me for the rest of my life. So I suppose I would rather play day 1 to 50 with kind of a realistic experience of going to a gas station and finding enough gas to run a car for 5 to 10 days, and enough water in a supermarket to run for, you know, sort of however long. And to me, that kind of makes it a little bit more realistic. At the same time, I understand that it does make the game a little bit too easy. But if you see the game in a more kind of arcadey way, then, you know, sort of it kind of evens itself out. If you like the experience of running around and killing zombies, then, you know, it's more important. Right, let's just get some foodies then. Because we're actually losing stuff now. And we'll check this main loot. We'll take that. I don't think you can scrap those, can you? No, so we'll leave that there. No, smack these open. Got some potatoes, that's good. We might be able to use those in a stew, or maybe even start growing some. That'd be good. That is not an upgrade, so we'll scrap that. It's a bit of a shame, I was kind of hoping for some car parts in there, but there you go. It sounds like we've got a zombie knocking on the walls somewhere as well. That's good. Whoa! My own noise scared the living crap out of me then. Hanacorn, thank you very much for the raid. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how to Chiron, thank you very much for the follow, much appreciated. Okay, so we've got a motorbike handlebar schematic, that's really good. Just off a random zombie. And we also got a wrench, which probably isn't that much use to us anymore, other than creating workbenches. Okay, so let's finish. I think we've checked everything in here. I don't think there's anything more to check, unless there's any plugs in the floor anywhere. Oh, we've got a little wandering horde over here. Accuracy is so poor today. That's what happens when you take a couple of days off to mess around on Call of Duty, you lose your accuracy. Right, so we've got spears. Unfortunately, I don't use them. That is amazing. We've got steel armor schematic. Blitz defense challenge. Don't think so. We're already wearing nerdy glasses, but let's have some red ones because that's nice and stylish. Let's head on down the road. Let's check popping pills. I'm not too fussed really about the medical stuff because we've already got more than enough. It's more about the main loot because that can sometimes have some really cool boxes. Okay, I hear zombies but I don't see them, which is always a little bit of a concern. Let's kill the one outside. This could be a problem. Aha. Sounds like the zombies were up on the roof. It looks like we might actually have another wandering horde. Maybe not. It's just a single zombie in the distance. Just try the highest difficulty. To be honest, I mean, I have tried playing on Nightmare. I will be honest, I have considered turning the speed of the zombies up a bit. I'm kind of trying to make it flow in terms of we go out and raid a load of places and then we try and survive the night. The only problem is that as soon as I've got turrets set up, it's pretty easy to survive the night. So I do see what you're saying. It does get towards the point of invincibility. So I think what I'll probably do is do another couple of horde nights, and then do another couple of horde nights, and then once I'm a bit more practiced at streaming and playing it at the same time, maybe go up a notch on the difficulty levels. So. any room in the car, so I think we'll probably have to make this the last POI. Just see a lumberjack jumping in, didn't I? Yeah, so I think what I'll probably do is kind of get my bearings for this new kind of modded version of the game. Like, for instance, remembering not to sprain my leg. Sprains don't need. Splints don't need one of those. Okay. And let's head back off, back to the base. Okay, so we're back into warmer environment, which is nice. It is so much nicer having a vehicle, not having to worry too much. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, we'll head to the trader quickly. We'll turn in our quest that we had. And we'll also sell some stuff that we don't want. So we'll probably organise our inventory quickly before we go in, work out what we want to keep and what we want to sell. Big old lag spike there. Okay, here we go. It does take vehicles quite a long time to slow down. Vehicles from this mod anyway. Let's quickly interact with this. Okay, so we have a little bit of spare space. I'll scrap this. I think we've got one of those back home that we don't care about. Well, actually, we might be able to sell them out, so we'll keep that for now. And then we want to keep that semi-auto trigger mod. That doesn't need to be in there. We could actually sell that AK thinking about it. Point is there anything in here we want to sell? We want the cash. We want the coin. Something we really want to sell. We've probably got too many military armor parts, so we could possibly sell some of those. I think everything else can go back to the base, that's fine.
Good job. I knew you could do it.
So we can have Molotov Cocktail or Gravedigger. We've already got a Gravedigger mod, so we'll take some Molotovs. Right. So let's see what we can sell. We'll sell this AK. Never going to use these, I don't think, so we'll sell those. Pipe bombs might be useful to keep around. So we got. Let's get this organised. Candy Cane Club. It only sells for 76 anyway. We aren't going to need bolts or arrows. Any that are left over will sell. We'll keep some Molotovs. Grain alcohol can go. Animal fat can go. In fact, all of this food pretty much can go. We've got enough at home that we don't need to worry. We'll keep the potatoes just in case we want to make a stew. Metal chain mod, that'll be good to install on something. Not sure what yet. We won't need baton parts. Steel knuckles, I don't think we'll ever be crafting. We've already got a really good steel sledge. Plenty of steel tool parts. So I think that's everything we want to sell, so we just need to see now, is there anything we want to buy? From there, we'll definitely take any recipes that she's got, and any books. Dirt bike parts, we'll take that. So we just need the chassis for the dirt bike now, I believe. Structural brace mod, I think we can live without. But I think that's about it from her inventory at the moment.
Now that was a good deal.
We'll have a look and see if there's any
Trust me.
quests.
I'm a doctor.
We'll take
You
in
look
the
like you can
buried
handle.
supplies.
If you finish 2 more jobs this week, I will give you Employee of the Month.
Thanks, Jen. Much appreciated. Okay, so we're gonna go into our storage. Let's just read these. We'll chuck in whatever stuff we can. Still got everything on us. Still got our ammo. I don't think there's anything else there we need to do. I think that's fine. Okay, so we'll head over to this buried supplies quickly, and then I think we'll do working stiff tools on the way back to the base. Not too sure about the UVM vehicles. They're a little bit kind of drifty for my liking, but so let's dispose of this crawler here. Okay, nice. So let's get digging. Stamina back. Let's use a coffee just to get the stamina regen a bit faster. Let's have a look, make sure we're still in the area. We are. There we are. Nice. Okay, so we've got a buried food stash. Let's switch over to AK just in case we get any spawns. And we do. Right. Looking around us. Not quite clear yet. Crawler or here we go. Okay, let's get heading back to base then. As I say, we will go via working stiffs. And obviously we'll because it's so close. Yeah, I really don't like the how drifty these vehicles are, but we'll put up with it for now. Okay, so we've got 3 days left until Horde Night. You have real-time translation software. That's really interesting. So, what is it? So, does it just kind of it just listens to the audio and feeds it back to you?
Now that you have some money to spend, we're running a 10% off sale for the rest of the day. Really?
Refresh your inventory.
Well, okay then.
Other jobs.
Oh, this is the best one. Oh, thank goodness. I couldn't find anyone to do that job.
Let's see where that is.
Just to let you folks know that Trader Joel's is closing
So
soon.
we'll clear it's down to the baseline. Okay, fine. Right, so we've managed to get that done. We'll just quickly go to working stick tools.
Trader Joel's is now closed.
Let's see if we've got any left in there. To be fair, I think that we last checked this today 10. So I think the loot will have respawned in here, which is good. So you don't seem to have any zombies outside, but we've got them inside. Yeah. Hello. So we have respawned our loot. Get these zombies killed. Oh, that was another engine. Excellent. We were hoping for one of those. I think I just saw another set of bellows as well. Let's quickly check this box for the inevitable pile of zombies coming in. Working stiff box. Don't think there's any more boxes to check in here. So let's head up to the roof. I'm from the UK, England specifically. Any more loot up here? I don't think there is there? No, we've already done the main loot room. Okay, so... Right, okay, so we have 3 skill points to spend. I think the first one is definitely going to be Grease Monkey. And we'll have a look at the others once we get back to the base. Oh, looks like we've got a wandering horde. So we'll head back over to the base. And drop off all the stuff we found. Should really get our lights on, I suppose. So we've got quite a few cool vehicles. I think it's really nice that we can go around and just look for whatever vehicle we want. If we grab ourselves some more accessories, we should be able to have a look and find some more interesting vehicles. Obviously, we've always got the possibility of crafting some more as well. Once we've got all of the accessory and stuff. Yeah, I really don't like how drifty the UVM vehicles are. That's probably the only thing I would say is a real disadvantage to them, but do look very, very cool. Okay, so we've almost fixed our broken leg. Have we got any space as well? Grab out what we can. Do we have any steroids? I think we did find some. Let's spot them at the moment. Let's organise this. Yes, we did. So we'll use some of those, take everything we can. Should be able to run a bit quicker then. Let's eat some food on our way up. We're going to be heading straight back out once we put all this away, so... Okay, so we've got a few bits that we still need to look at, but... well, and I've just sprained my leg again. What a moron. Let's grab the rest of that stuff out of storage. We've got some books as well that we could have read. That probably would have made a bit more sense. Reorganise and find more books that we need to read. Okay, so we have 2 days remaining until the start of the Horde night. So let's get in, and now we've got all of our stuff, get our defences on. So those are all running. We'll actually, I think if we've got it on us, which we do, we'll chuck. And yeah, you can see there, our generator's now running at full capacity. No longer at full capacity, I should say. So, let's get everything else away. And then we'll see what other tools we have. We'll pop that into there. Before we get to our toolbox. Level 1 steel axe, level 2 ratchet. Okay, so parts, dirt bike parts can go in there. So we've now got the dirt bike chassis parts. Jesus, that scared me. I really shouldn't play zombie games when I jump at the first sign of any trouble whatsoever. But there you go. Military helmet might be handy. I think we're already wearing one, but that one might be slightly higher quality. No, actually, we're wearing a scrap helmet. This one's already got a helmet light mod in it as well. I think we're going to swap that over. Modify this to take out the armor pocket mods. We'll just take all of those out. And pop all of them into our new military helmet. At least the ones we can. Which is going to be... see. I think that's probably worth it. Yeah, we'll scrap that. Once we find a better military helmet, we can always pop those in. Okay, so let's put these away. Since we only have one of them, let's get that organised. The cache. We've got a lead car battery that can go into the parts bin. Got some mods. Some food. So we have got a new mod there in the triggered root semi-mod. We can scrap those. We've got new food by the looks of it. Tools armor, that can go in, and the bellows can go into one of our forges if they haven't both already got one. They do already have one, so we'll put it into parts for now, and we can always craft them in the forge and use them later. I'm going to scrap those leather boots, scrap those as well. Yeah, all can be scrapped. And we just need to put away a few more resources and then pop over to the trader chest and drop those off as well. We've used up all of our leather. Right, there we go. Okay. No, we're scrapping items on the fly. Okay, so it's really nice having the vehicle. We've been able to cover 3, maybe 4 POIs, and also the trader in the space of 7 days, whereas before we were only able to really do 1 or maybe 2 POIs. So that's really good. It's also freed up the ability to go up into the snow biome, which we weren't able to before. So that's really good. So with regards to, we've now got 2 skill points that we can put in. We could finish off Lucky Looter maybe, or we can start to upgrade our robots. But to be honest, with the range that they've got on them, I don't think we really need it. Maybe we'll just try upgrading our machine gunner a bit more. So we'll start off with point and fortitude, and that should unlock the next level of machine gunner soon, so that'll be good. Okay, so next thing that we're going to want to do really is to get the base into a position where it's a lot easier for us to deal with zombies that are approaching from random angles. So what I want to do is I want to extend out the kind of the hallway that we've got. So let me show you what I mean. So if I shut myself on that door one more bloody time. Okay, so what I ideally want to do, so that's our shooting position at the moment. What I would like to do is bring this out into kind of like a corridor that will kind of channel the zombies together. We might need to nudge our firing position over by one because we actually missed. Well, I suppose I can knock those out. Yeah, and just change the position of the door. Okay. So let's go and grab the bits and bobs that we might need. Have we got the bits that we need for some mix here? So we have the recipe, and we've got one spare engine, but we're going to need that for Horde Night. So unfortunately, we still can't do a cement mixer. So what have we got at the moment? We've got 372, so that should be fine. Let's just quickly repair all of these. So we've got our steel pickaxe on us, we've got our concrete mix, we just need our iron rebar frames. We're going to need a few more of those, I think. Wrong one. So let's pop a bit of fuel into there, turn it on, and then we should have rebar frame blocks. Okay, so let's just craft another 30 of those. That'll be enough that we don't have to worry about running out, because we don't actually have enough concrete to fill all of these. Okay, so we'll pop one in there. Let's knock these out. We'll actually just pop this down. We'll be disassembling anything. Get that repaired before we start using it. Let's see how much the sledgehammer does this. That's a bit better actually. Okay, and then we'll upgrade this to concrete. Okay, and because we're going to be firing at it, I'm actually just going to dig a route for us to stick the concrete flooring into. Should be fine. Get all of these upgraded. And then we'll do the same either side. Do that 2 high all the way along. We'll start nearest to the base, just so that we've got we know we've got the parts that need it secured. Oops. Let's just take this out. Exactly sure what the correct tool for that was, but I suppose it was probably the steel pickaxe or something. Okay, got that one in, and that one repaired up. Okay, so that's us unfortunately out of concrete mix. So, right, yeah, we'll take these away. So I'm not getting damaged on Horde Night. So all this will do is just basically force the zombies to come directly underneath us and have kind of like a direct angle that they're coming from. The only other thing I want to do, if we've actually got enough, I'm not sure we'll have enough, but we'll just grab some steel. Yeah, I think we probably will have enough, and we'll just upgrade once the concrete's dried. We'll upgrade the floor to steel because we'll be firing down at it. So, But yeah, I think that's pretty much the preparations we want to make. Ideally, I want to make some more concrete or cement mix, but unfortunately, without a cement mixer, that's going to be difficult. So we need sand, small stone, and cement. We do have quite a bit of cement, a little bit of sand, and loads of small stones, so we can make a load of concrete mix once we actually get the cement mixer. It's just that we need another engine for it. So I think what we'll do is quickly go out in the car and see if we can find an engine. So we'll take the sports car because I think it is a little bit quicker. And we'll head towards the hospital. Just take apart any cars that we know we're not going to want to use in the future. Let's kill any zombie threat we have. We'll start making our way through taking some of these apart. So we've got our impact driver. Let's put that back on rather than the rebar frames. Let's see if we can get any engines out of this. Look on that one. I really need to walk, to be honest, just so that my leg heals up a bit faster. No, still no engines as yet. Sounds like we've got a zombie. We do. Okay, let's head to our next car. Still no engines or batteries yet, which is a bit upsetting, but then again. Have we got any skill points left? No. I suppose salvage operations would help. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's higher quality items. It just says, you know, you get more of them. I suppose really I should check any untouched cars just to make sure they haven't got any bits on them. Doesn't appear so. Check these wreck cars up here, but I'm pretty sure they can't actually spawn any. They're just classed as a block. No, like that. Let's head back towards the hospital. Okay, so no luck with any of the cars here. You find quite a few mechanical parts, but unfortunately not the one we need. So we can move on those. I'm trying to think if there's another passing gas nearby, but I don't think there is. There's no worries, we can always keep hunting down more engines. Get back in for now. Still got a full day. Right, we should be able to still work. Do you want to upgrade all of this to steel? Is the question, I suppose. I suppose we will, just since it's so close to the zombies. Just check. I don't think there's any lips or anything that I can use. Get rid of that just in case. Not that this will have respawned because we've been too close to it, but yeah, same with all the gas pumps, unfortunately. Okay, so we're now on day 27, which means that we are now at the point where we have 24 hours, or just under 24 hours before the Horde Night starts. Just under, just over 24 hours until the Horde Night starts. So we'll focus on getting this entire area upgraded to steel, and just defending the base. We might actually start expanding up here as well. Finish off getting rid of all of these overhanging wood beams. I think we might actually put in a second floor up here. As kind of like maybe a loot room or a better storage system. I might actually, I've got the resources I don't think we have. Craft a stone axe to do this with. I think it'd be more efficient, to be honest. Can we go up into that section? What else do we want in there? What have we lost from that section? So that's it. Scrap that, and scrap that. And where goes mine? Some parts. And we'll also that trader box. While we're doing this, we might encourage some zombies to come in. So. Let's grab some wooden frames. We do. And also some wood, obviously. Hopefully some others. Let's grab some quick water. So one thing I do want to do is make sure put some pillars in, just to make sure that we don't collapse the roof as we're destroying the bits and bobs. We might collapse the what's it, like the drop ceiling, but I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, so one question is, okay, they're finding the way in. That's fine. I was just a little bit concerned that they may not happen here, but it seems like they're doing it fine. So. So we're almost all the way up to steel. Just waiting for this to dry up. Okay. Jesus, I forgot we came out that way. The amount of times I'm going to be electrocuted by that, it's just crazy. Okay, so let's keep expanding. Keep getting the base bigger and bigger. While we wait for Horde Bite. This bee man in the middle can go. I've got coffee left with you. Nice. Okay, so we'll take out this whole drop ceiling. Again, as I say, I don't particularly think we need to be doing this with a steel axe. Let's just grab what we need on fibres and stone. Let's just craft ourselves a quick stone axe just so we can beat the crap out of these quickly without using up all of our stamina. We can always just scrap it afterwards. Just, again, we're going to want another pillar. Actually, I think that one will cover it. I actually wish this stone axe was a little bit higher quality, but there you go. Jumping is probably going to cause us more problems. Let's put a couple of blocks down just so we can knock these out. Need it. I can actually stand on top of the forges for this bit. You gonna collapse yet? No. Gotta be soon. So used to the hit delay on the what's it, the steel axe, that I've completely forgotten what the delay is to jump hit with the normal stone axe now. I'm not entirely sure what is actually holding the ceiling up there. That's some big deal. So we're making ourselves a lot more space now. And as I say, the eventual aim is going to be to have a second floor here. Okay, cool. Right. Let's get all these wooden frames up. These ones we can quickly upgrade. Just so we know they're supposed to be there. So that's going to be kind of central pillars, just to make sure we don't collapse the roof by accident. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers the expansion I wanted to do. Let's get these out. Marksman rifle back in. That can be scrapped. So I'm all clear out here. Okay. Right, let's see if there's anything else we want to get in place before the horde. I think if there's anything else we need to do before the horde night. I think so. The big problem that we're having is that because the crafting speeds up, as well as the high loot chance, we're actually running out of things to do. So I think I'll probably have to restart this series at some point, and either make the zombies more difficult and reduce the loot chance, or maybe just reduce the loot chance and increase the crafting time. But we'll see. There's a possibility I might be joining a multiplayer with a group of other players, and if that's the case, then we'll just use whatever settings they've got, so it's not going to be as much of an issue. So just quickly knock out all of these, get some iron from them. Try and collapse a few bits of this, but I think they're all unfortunately touching the wall. Right, and we're just going to be back in 1 second. Welcome back. Right, we are hungry and thirsty, so let's get some food in us. Let's try and stay still for a bit and get rid of this leg sprain, because it would be useful to not have a leg sprain on Horde Night. Okay, that should be enough food to get us sorted. Oh, looks like we've got a wandering horde. Probably from all of the stuff we were knocking down. Let's turn off the defences before we go out this time. Move slowly and try and get rid of this leg sprain while we collect up these loots. Okay, so there's only a minute left on our leg sprain, so we should be good before Horde Night starts. Okay, so we've got some stuff to put away. Let's get that done. Actually, put away destruction stuff. We'll keep the hammer on us. Actually, thinking about it, because that's possibly important for Horde Night. We haven't actually got any concrete repair stuff now, have we? Which is a bit of a concern. Let's get this red. Scrap that, scrap that, scrap that. Then we'll get the. Oh, we've got another thing to read there. Destruction, we'll put those away. Hammer. We haven't got any mods. Let's put away our resources that we don't need. Health. We still need to keep steel on us. That can sit in there. We've only got 8 items we need to reserve, and then we can put away this bit of cash that we found. Good to go. Let's get the base wall locked down. I think that's everything. So yeah, to avoid these kind of hanging around times, I think we will probably restart. I'm kind of tempted to just debug mode and just do maybe like a day 100 horde, just to close this off, since we've gone to all of the effort of building this base up. But at the same time, I do maybe want to leave this save open. Tough one. It might actually be quite nice to open this up, thinking about it. Because this should lead right above the... yeah, leads right above the entrance to the base. We could actually make an easy route up here. That would probably make quite a lot of sense. And the leg is now fixed, which is nice. Right, that's not the same. Where are we going to do this? Come up there. There. Water. Another coffee. I don't think we've got a recipe for blackstrap. It's got gunpowder in it. Let's have a look and see if we've got a recipe. We do actually have the recipe by the looks of it, so let's see how many coffee beans we've got. Gunpowder. Chucking some fuel. That's a lot more coffee for us, so we can keep drinking that for stamina. So we need to craft ourselves some wooden stairs. We could just do a one-wide staircase. In fact, actually, we could have the staircase going over the trader box. Like that. Let's go for standard wooden stairs. Nice. That's actually a really nice, easy way to access that area there, and then we'll just go back to standard wooden frames, pop all those down. So we don't fall off. Could have actually just put a rail on it, but we'll be fine. Don't fall off there, but these ones we put down in anyway. These all upgraded. A problem. I'll just upgrade these to wood. That's okay. So now to get up onto the roof, we just come up this way. A much nicer way of getting down than that. Let's just see. I think we've got some recon in here that'll be useful. Should help us get single shots. So we'll have that for Horde Night. Let's put away the stuff we don't need. That's all fine. And then I think we'll just destruction. We'll just upgrade the last few blocks downstairs. Turn off the defences. Everything's up to still, that's really good. Okay, we can't do anything else unfortunately until we've got more cement, which we can do at some point. Okay. Let's see if there's any other food that we can get that's a bit better than these lamb rations. So we've got tuna fish gravy toast. So that needs cornmeal and cornbread. We haven't got any cornbread yet, but we can maybe make some. Gumbo stew, so that's a large beef ration, can of peas, can of stock, animal fat and boiled water. We should have all of that. I think the animal fat will be our limiting factor. Let's have a look. beef rations, chicken soup. What was the other thing? Peas. Oh, was it soup? Oh, stock. Okay. Let's get this organised. Soup, stock, and peas. So we don't need the soup. Okay, yeah, cool. We've got our cooking pot. Let's put some fuel in. We can get 14 of those. That's awesome. Okay, so we put these away for now. We also got all of our stuff done, so we can put away the steel, recog. We'll just keep the recog in our inventory. How long does it last for? 5 minutes. Don't think you can stack it. Oh, you can stack it. That's awesome. Okay, so it's going to take away our water, unfortunately. But we can actually take enough recog. Ah, right, okay. It looks like it hits a maximum. So we'll do that. And then we'll just have to drink some water to make up for that. Okay, so that's explosions, mining harvest. We might actually buy those, you know. Let's grab that. We'll grab the eye candy, the butts, the bonuses. We'll actually put that in there because that'll help us with bartering. Eye candy is the loot, so we'll just keep those on us. Okay, so it's Horde Day. And we should get our warning to say that it's the Horde night soon. By the sky going red. Let's just have a look if there's any other traps that we want to place. Or anything else we want to craft. I don't think we've got the schematic for the machine gun yet. Oh, we could craft a 44 Magnum if we've got enough handgun parts though. We did use a lot for the SMG, but yeah, it looks like we're good. So what else do we need? We haven't got the desert launcher yet, that'd be amazing. So we need forged steel, duct tape, scrap polymers and springs. Forged iron, springs. Is it forged iron or forged steel? I don't know, I'll take both. Oh, scrap polymers as well. Scrap polymers. Oh, unfortunately we can only craft it at level 1. Okay, I think we'll leave that for another time when we've got a higher crafting skill for pistols. Okay, so here we go. Our sky will start to turn red now. My dog's just decided to invade. Trying to get himself a bicky. Okay. Just wondering if there's anything else we want to craft. Don't think so. We'll take another recog. Keep that on us, and we'll actually put the eye candy away. We already got some. No, we didn't, so that's fine. And we'll eat one of these because I'm not actually sure what the effect is. Yeah, max stamina bonus of 40. So we use that because that is going to be really handy if we need to fight. I'm not sure how long that lasts for, but hopefully it'll be quite a while. Oh, 7 minutes, there you go. Gives us food, health, and water, so that's a really useful food item. Keep our friends on us there. Let's just check the waypoint area. Eventually, one thing I do want to do, probably not on a holiday, one thing I do want to do is get this garage sorted and get some sort of access to it from up here. That obviously we can block up, because at the moment the base heads away from it. So what I might do, is block up the interior of the garage, and then have a ladder down from above, but have sealed garage doors. I'm not sure if they would start banging on the doors, since there's technically an open route available to them. Once these hatches are up, I'm not sure if they'll see that as an opening still. But either way, I know that they'll path up here, and if it does turn out that a garage door will kind of encourage them to hit it, then we'll just have to take it away, and just use an external garage. Is there any other electronics that we want to rig up? So we're at 82 out of 100 now. Just wondering if there'd be anything else worth having. Actually, thinking of it, can we actually, do we get a dirt bike chassis by getting to, I think we do. Right, do you know what? That's what we're going to do with our last day. We're going to craft ourselves a dirt bike chassis, I think. What are we missing? Just springs. So it seems to be the controlling factor spring. Okay, so we've got the dirt bike chassis. Let's craft that. And then we've already got the dirt bike chassis. That's really stupid. I should have